Hello, good evening everyone. It is probably about 9:30. I just finished eating dinner. What did I have for dinner this evening? I had some turkey burgers and some steamed broccoli. I'll show you real quick. The turkey burgers were made with well, I'll tell you here in just a second. The broccoli is one of these steamer bags from Green Giant. This one is the Tuscan seasoned broccoli. That was the first time I'd ever had that. It was really good. Back to the turkey burgers though. Okay, so in a big bowl, I took a pound of lean ground turkey, probably about a fourth of a cup of ground flaxseed. I think I got this at Walmart. Ground flaxseed. Probably about a fourth of a cup. I have no idea exactly how much. Probably close to that. Then we put mushrooms, onions, garlic, of course, and a little bit of blue cheese and one whole egg. So we mix all that together in a bowl, make patties out of it, and then just cook them in a skillet. They are delicious. I made one for tomorrow. Hillary's working until midnight tonight. She picked up some overtime, which brings me to why I'm about to cook breakfast for tomorrow. So this dish that I'm cooking tonight is going to be breakfast for tomorrow morning because she works until midnight tonight, and then she has school tomorrow morning at 11. So she's not going to really feel like getting up and cooking anything for breakfast. So I'm making that primarily for her tomorrow. And parents, this is a great idea if you have to get kids up in the morning. This is a good idea for them. You can save some time, or maybe you just don't like getting up either. Maybe you'd rather sleep in. So without going any deeper into that, let's take a look at how we're going to be cooking this. And over here we have a large mixing bowl, some eggs, tomato, spinach, and mushroom and Colby Jack cheese. I picked Colby Jack cheese because I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to use white or orange, yellow cheese, so I picked both. I don't know that it really matters. White cheese is a little bit better for it, a little more healthy, but either way. All right, so let's get this started. I got my mushrooms chopped up already. Start with the tomatoes. Get those going. So I was at work until about 8 o'clock this evening. Got home, cooked dinner real quick, and sat down to eat dinner for about 20 minutes. Finished watching Ohio State get beat by Nebraska. I'm sorry, Ryan, but it was a good game. And now I'm cooking breakfast for tomorrow. So, always got to be planning ahead. Always got to be thinking about what your day might bring tomorrow. That's what keeps us out of the drive-thru. Always have to plan. If you don't plan, you'll do whatever's convenient. And sometimes that is the drive-thru, or making a poor decision with the cafeteria food at work or wherever it may be. So always plan. I got one whole tomato that's about to go in there. I'm going to put 8 eggs in there. Why 8, you ask? Well, because I usually eat 5 in the morning, and 3 extra ones sounded good for her, so I'm going to put 8 in there. Now then, if you don't want to use whole eggs, you could do like 3 whole eggs and then the rest be egg whites. I believe that 2 or 3 tablespoons of egg whites is equivalent to 1 whole egg. Check that though. I can't remember. So there's 4, 5. last one makes 8. Very good. Let's get those out of the way. That's water, by the way, I promise. Alright, so gonna put some Colby Jack cheese in there. I don't really know how much. A handful, maybe a fourth of a cup, maybe a little more. Who knows? Just make sure you're having a little cheese with your eggs, not a little eggs with your cheese. Alright, cool? Alright, so now we're gonna get the spinach going. I am not very picky at all. But there's a couple of foods that I just am a little picky about, and that is my spinach. I don't like the tail on that little thing. I don't know why. It's a texture thing. I can't stand it. So I cut it off of each one of them. I know that's really weird, but I do it. Every once in a while I get lucky and I pull some out that don't have the tail or the stem on it. I like that. So we're going to go through here. Pull the little tail or the stem off of each one of these things. I know that's really weird, but you know what? Everyone has their own thing. I don't like the stem on the spinach, so I even do it with salads too. I chop that off. I don't like it. It's weird. Has a weird taste, weird texture. So. Alright, so kind of put that all in a pile there. Then I'm just going to take my knife and kind of run through it several times and chop that. Get that kind of chopped up a little bit. Doesn't have to be real fine. Because as it cooks, it's going to kind of wilt down a little bit anyways. By the way, I have my oven set at 350 degrees. Using 8 eggs, it's probably going to take about 20 to 30 minutes to cook all the way through. Also, keep in mind that whenever you cook these eggs, that it's going to try to like cook up and rise a little bit on you. So if it starts to do that, my oven will not allow me to. Yes, it will. Take it down anything below 350. So if your oven will allow you to do that, see, you learn something new every day. If your oven will allow you to do that, then just take it down just a little bit, and that will cook it a little bit slower and keep it from cooking too fast on you. Okay, I'm gonna add onions to that too. Why? Because it sounds good. And I like onions. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. So scrape all of that stuff in there. Then I'm going to take a big fork, just stir it all together, get it all blended up real good. And I have a 9x9 baking dish. I hope that it all fits in there. If not, I'm going to be transferring it to a larger one. A little bit of salt and pepper in there. That's something else I was just thinking about. If you put it in a larger dish, then it's going to cook a little bit easier, and it won't rise up on you as fast. So if this turns out to be really, really thick, then I'm going to put it in a larger dish. We'll find out here in just a second. quickly show you what that looks like all stirred up. Alright, so that's what it looks like before it's about to go down into the pan. Good. And throw it in there. No, I think that'll be good. We'll give it a shot. You know what I didn't do though? I did not spray my pan, so give me just a second. Wow, that was really silly of me. I forgot to do that. I'm not quite used to multitasking in the kitchen while I'm talking and getting recorded yet, so bear with me, folks. Alright. Dry that out real fast. And then, again, I'm just going to use some of my calorie-free cooking spray I have up here. Spray that real good. And now let's try that again. Perfect. Alright, good. So, oven is set. We're going to put that in there. And I'm just going to keep an eye on it for the next about 20 to 30 minutes. And that is that. So, again, this is a very easy dish that you can cook the night before in case your morning's going to be rushed, or you know, maybe your significant other or your kids don't do well in the mornings, or they don't have time. So you can put this together real easy in about 5 or 10 minutes, and it just comes down to making it a priority. Sure, I can be sitting down and watching TV, but here I am. All right, so I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.